Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna customize our AdminLTE that we previously installed with Laravel 9 application. First, this is the command that will generate the AdminLTE config file inside our config folder. Yep, there you go. If it hasn't been created, then you should enter that command, and we can change everything from here. We can change the title, we can change the sidebar color, we can also customize the admin user permissions and everything. So everything is documented on a GitHub library that I will paste the link in description below. Let's run our project and be sure that your database is also running, or let's say XAMPP is also running where we are hosting our database. Let's see if it is running. There you go. You don't see any design here because we only installed the AdminLTE after login. So let's check the login page if it is still there. There you go. There is a title AdminLTE, and then you can log in the admin panel. Okay, let's first change the title that you saw AdminLTE when you log in there. Okay. We can give it our project name here. So we're gonna give let's change our title to, we can give a name as API. We can give the title prefix and postfix as well. Let's refresh the page if it is there. Yeah, there you go. Let's log in. We can change this title as well, but let's log in here first. Now let's change our logo, but everything is documented, so you can go to the, we can change the fav icon, we can also use the Google font, and you can go to this link so that you can check the customization features. Let's go to this link, copy and then paste and go. So here is also suggested to run the AdminLTE if there is not config file generated. So now we have already updated the title. We can change the fav icon. Of course, we can load on the main page that we're gonna generate later on in this video. Admin panel logo, we can change the admin panel logo here. So I'm gonna give the name, same name as title, so API and then app. Let's refresh our project. Yeah, there we go. We can change the logo, which is inside the public folder. So public and then vendor and then AdminLTE inside the image. There you go. You can change the logo from here. We can change the elevation as well, and we can also set the alt name. Of course, we can change the auth logo that I said earlier. I'm gonna leave it like default, and we can also change the preloader from here. That preloader comes when the page is refreshing or loading. We can change the animation type as well, but this is the main thing I'm gonna enable. So user menu enable if I do this one, this is the admin user enable because it is true. Let's make the header true as well, and let's refresh it. And if you hover over there, you will get the header and then the another section. Let's do this one false and let's see what will happen. There you go, you can just get the log out if we do false. Let's keep it true for now. Okay, you can change the bg color as well. We can set the image, we can set the description, but we are not going to do that now because that will throw the error because we don't have a data on our database. We have already finished the preloader. Now we can change the dashboard URL and everything. Let's go to this location to change the sidebar and top nav classes. So top nav, we can make it as a boxed as well, but for admin panel it's good to have a sidebar. Fixed sidebar. Let's, if the sidebar item is growing, then we can make it fixed sidebar on our sidebar section. We can also make the footer fix. So let's make it true for the sidebar and also the nav bar. When the page is long and it is not fitting on the single screen, it will stick that nav bar on the top. Also the footer, you will not see the changes now, but later on we will see the changes when we add the data. We can also make the dark mode. Let's make it changes and then refresh the page. Don't forget to save the files. There we go. Okay, we can change the navbar as well as a dark mode, but I'm gonna leave it like that, like a default for now. And here is our user menu section. Let's make it true for now. Okay, we can change the card color from here as a default one, like for the auth panel. And if you go to the documentation, it will show every detail over there. So we can make a shadow, we can make a dark mode over there, and the button, everything we can change from here. Let's leave it like that for now, and let's change the body and the sidebar color. Let's make it the sidebar color currently we have as a dark mode. We can change it to the light one. So let's make it lighter version of the sidebar and then refresh the page. There you go. How cool is this one? But there is a elevation that I don't want for. Let's make it 1 so that it will be similar as previous one. Yeah, so that it will be good. Now we can change the navbar color as well, that provided on the documentations, but let's leave it like that. And the sidebar thing comes here. LG means it will be displaying on the larger display. Larger display. LG means it will display on the larger. So sidebar collapse, it will allow or disallow for the collapsible version. Let's make it true, and it should, yep, on the default one it will be collapsed. Auto resize, yes, of course we need that one. And collapse, remember, so if I do this one change here and then refresh the page, it will not remember that setting, and it again gonna go as a default collapsed one. But if we check this one as a true, if we make it as a boolean as a true, then it will gonna remember our settings for the hamburger menu. Yep, let's refresh again. This is cool, right? We can change the transition as well, but sidebar collapse we can make it false, so that because our setting always gonna remember that thing. Now the false as a default, we're gonna make it as open for now. Right sidebar, of course, we can enable it and it will show up on our right hand side of the screen, and it is just beside our username. Yeah, there you go. And if we click there, it will show up the right sidebar. We can change, of course, change the color of the right sidebar and also the icons. Of course, let's make it gray and refresh the page. And there you go. We can make it elevation as well. Let's make it 2 for now and see the changes. There you go. If you are happy with the design, then leave it like that, or we can keep it 1. Now we have our user profile section. We can redirect wherever we want whenever user login to that page. We can also customize our login URL or route on a Laravel or AdminLTE. We can redirect to the profile page if we make it profile URL. Later we're gonna change it as dashboard. And let's see if we can enable the profile. Let's make it true and then refresh the page and see the changes over. If we click on the username, it will show us the user profile. Later on we are redirecting to that on user profile page. That's all for now, and yep, this is our menu sections. Now we can check the menu. The first one is search bar, and then there is another one, tool, navigation tool for the user screen expansion. And I actually don't want a search bar on my on my sidebar, so let's clear that one. It is super clean. Now let's delete this one. It has a permission can manage, which is Laravel sanctum permission, which you're gonna change it later on. But let's clear this one for now, or let's leave it like that and then create a new menu called dashboard. And let's see if we can see that dashboard menu over there. Nope. Maybe we forgot the URL, so let's add the URL as well. For now, I'm gonna redirect it to the home, and we can also add the icon. So this one utilizes the font awesome icons, FAS FA-home. There we go. And currently we are on the home directory, that's why it is activated. So let's make it a bit forward. FA-FAW is it will make a bit forward the icon. Yeah, there should be some changes. Yep, there you go. Now I want to actually clear this one because it has a permission and we don't have a permission implemented yet. Later on this course, on this video, we're gonna implement that permission as well. So we have a label over there. We can utilize actually the label thing, but let's change this one to users, and I'm gonna make it to redirect as users as well. And let's change the icon to maybe okay, we're actually gonna do this one as a multi-label, so I'm gonna delete the URL and let's make the icon first users, and let's delete the label as well as the socks label color, and we can make it as a sub menu, and then on array we can copy paste the sub menu icon, or we can copy this one. Let's do it. Let's make it all as a list, and then we can redirect to the users, and we can leave it like that for now, but we can also add the icons. Why icon is not here? Let's check. There should be something. Okay, the thing is we are using font awesome FAS, but it is utilizing FAR. Let's change that one and let's save it. Let's refresh the page. There you go, and there is all. Now we can utilize and we can add another menu called roles, and we can redirect to that, or later on we can create the roles, and then we can create the permission. Let's redirect to that permission as well, to that permission route as well. This generates our multi-level menu. We can also change the icon for the sub menu, but later on we are going to do that, but for now we're gonna leave it like default. Let's clear other unwanted menus, the bottom section multi-level menus. We're gonna change this one to settings, so let's clear this one first, and let's change this one to settings. And URL to settings as well, and we need to change the icon. I have picked up the icons from the font also, so it should be, the settings icon should be cogs. Let's save and refresh the page. There you go. Now let's change the profile URL as well. I'm gonna leave it the icon like same as like that one. Here we have a filter sections. There we can utilize the menus, and we have a plugin section as well. So here we can utilize the JS or CSS from the data tables, select to chart.js, as well as a switchover. And we have iframe section. Maybe we can utilize this one on our project as well for later. If you want to customize more views, then there is a view customization section on the documentation. Let's copy this command, and on new tab we are going to enter that command, and it should generate the AdminLTE views. on our views folder. Let's try it. Here we go. We have a layouts, we have a login form, we have a navigation and everything. Then with that we can customize. Let's create a new repo on our GitHub so that we can save this one, and I'll paste the link on the description below. Let's copy this one and let's git init on our project. Be sure that you are inside the project folder. My files look everything okay. Now let's add the remote link, and then let's add our all files. Now let's make it a main branch. First, before that, let's commit our message as a starter pack. Let's make a main branch, and let's push all our code to the main branch. That's all. Let's check our repository. There are all the codes that are completed on this project. That's all on this video. Later on the project, we are going to utilize user roles and permission, as well as utilizing the Azure data tables. Content. Stay tuned for more, or you can like and subscribe my YouTube channel just to get the notification. I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.